Good evening and welcome to the fun segment of the show. I'm Brian Penter with today's sports. It's been not so fun times for the Florida Gators football team who head into their bye week after 3 straight losses. The Gators get ready for rival Georgia and Jacksonville in a couple weeks. Head coach Will Muschamp says this off week will help.
It's tough to always have an open week after a loss, certainly after 3. But we are a banged-up football team. We really need to work on fundamentals of what we're trying to do and up front on both sides of the ball.
Muschamp also gave an injury update on quarterback John Brantley, saying he's not going to be able to practice this week. They're hoping to have him back Monday. He did say several others, all systems go.
Injuries concerned, and the following guys should practice this week at some time, maybe not today, but possibly Wednesday and Thursday. It would be Ronald Powell, Jeff Demps, Caleb Sturgis, Dan Wenger, Mike Gillisley, and Andre DeBose.
And moving to the NFL, Monday Night Football put a cap on Week 6 last night. And what do you know, another loss for the Miami Dolphins, who fall to 0-5 on the year. Jets beat them 24-6 in the Meadowlands. The dagger came in the first quarter when Darrelle Revis had an 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. Jets get back to 500 at 3-3. Dolphins, meanwhile, joined the Rams and Colts as the only other teams with an 0-for in the league. Meanwhile, big news in the NFL today. Just before the trade deadline, Carson Palmer's saga finally over in Cincinnati. Sources say the Bengals trade him away to the Oakland Raiders for 2 first-round picks. This all started back in January when Palmer threatened to retire if he wasn't traded from the team. The Bengals refused to budge even after drafting rookie quarterback Andy Dalton. But today the team finally changed their tune thanks to a can't-miss deal from the Raiders, which includes 1 first-rounder and the potential for a 2nd first-rounder if the Raiders win a playoff game. The NFL's trade deadline was today at 4. In other NFL quarterback news, the Vikings have announced they're starting rookie quarterback Christian Ponder, the Florida State alum, this weekend. So look for that. Meanwhile, in college football, conference realignment continues to be a hot-button issue off the field. Over the last 6 months, several high-profile schools have left for other conferences, sometimes twice in cases like TCU. And the next big movers could be the Missouri Tigers to the SEC. Could it happen? New York Times saying today that Missouri's move to the SEC is, quote, inevitable and imminent, unquote. As things stand right now, the SEC has an odd number of teams going into 2012 because Texas A&M was number 13. So adding Missouri would be number 14 and balance things out again. I promise this isn't going to be all football today. That's because Gator basketball team has gotten practice underway, gearing up for this season. Gators coming off an elite 8 berth and return a wealth of talent. Head coach Billy Donovan wants to see the team get better during fall practice.
I think that there's a lot of room, for improvement inside of our team, which is understandable this time of year. But I feel pretty good about them being able to get improved, to improve in those things. I think.
So a lot of folks bummed out about Gator football, but Gator basketball gearing up for another good season.
That's true. We're going to get into the swing of the basketball season, and then after that, we've got Gator baseball and softball to look forward to, and they're always successful.
Spring sports getting ready to go.
All right, thanks, Brian.
All right, thanks, Brian. More news after the break. Stay with us.